What's happening?
I'm not getting the concept.
He said it's a dress. You agree with that? He's so deep, he's stupid. So a man shouldn't wear a dress, right?
No, it don't sound like it.
You deep in the kitty side.
Okay. So what are God's laws?
There are things that we learn here in America that were never a part of our custom. When you read the Bible, this is your Constitution.
So like I don't really know anything.
No, I got you. I got you. Show my sister right here. Hold the sign up real quick. Look right there. Point to where she's at right here. So you're an Israelite from the tribe of Levi.
That's right.
In Haitian, you're an Israelite from the tribe of Levi. So there are things that we learn here in America that were never a part of our customs. I'm going to give you an example. Get 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 16. 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 16 and 17.
1 Corinthians chapter 3 and verse 16. Bring it up. Know ye not that ye are the temple of God?
Know ye not that your bodies are a temple of God? Come on.
And the Spirit of God dwelleth in you?
And the Spirit of God dwells in who? The 12 tribes of Israel. Not the white man, the Chinese, the Japanese, nobody else.
That's
The
right.
Spirit of God only dwells in the 12 tribes of Israel. Come on.
If any man defile the temple of God,
So if any man or woman defiles their temple,
him shall God destroy.
God says he's going to destroy you.
Bring it out.
How do we defile our temples? When we had these piercings,
Right.
we be coloring our hair, all that stuff we learn from the other nations.
Right.
I'm gonna give you an example, because when you read our Constitution, in Exodus chapter 32, verse 8, this is dealing with the men. For the Israelite man, when it came to piercings, we're gonna read scripturally what we pierced.
That's right.
Come on.
Exodus chapter 32 and verse 2. And Aaron said unto them, break off the golden earrings,
Aaron told the Israelites to break off their golden earrings.
which are in the ears of
Whoa, 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 whoa. Which are where?
which are in the ears
In the ears. In the ears.
of your wives, of your sons,
Of your who?
of your sons.
So the Israelite man, where do we have piercings? Based on what we just read. In our ears. The Israelite man never had no nose piercings, tongue piercings, lip piercings, piercings in your eyelids, piercings on your balls, piercings on your ass. The Israelite man never had no piercings like that. Jeremiah 10:1. The Israelite man only had piercings in our ears. And it wasn't none of this stuff was at the top of it wasn't none of that. These are white, y'all see white folks, they had them big gauges where it's like 6 inches, 6-inch earrings. Man,
Wake 'em up.
those are all African customs,
Right.
first and foremost. Read that.
Jeremiah chapter 10 and verse 1.
Bring it out.
Hear ye the word which the Lord speak unto you, O house of Israel.
This is the word that the Lord spoke to the house of Israel.
That's right.
Of the 12 tribes. Come on.
Thus said the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen.
It says what?
Learn not the way of the heathen.
The scripture says, do not learn the ways of the heathen.
Right.
Coloring your hair is a way of the heathen.
Right.
Putting piercings in every other spot but where the Lord told us to put it, that's learning the ways of the heathens.
Right.
The heathens are all the other nations outside of the 12 tribes.
Right.
The white man, the Africans, Chinese, Japanese, those are all heathens.
That's right.
Those are all heathens. Read on.
And be not dismayed at the signs of heaven.
Read that top one.
Thus said, hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. Thus said the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen.
It says, learn not the ways of the other nations.
Right.
Because here in America, we were brought over here on cargo slave ships, and what happened? We started to mingle, get that Psalm 106. We started to mingle
35.
amongst the other nations and did what? We learned all their ways.
That's right. That's right.
You learn the ways of the same nation of people that gave you a last name,
Right.
that put the clothes on your back.
Right.
We wear their shoes, we wear their socks, including myself. I ain't make these boots. I got these boots from white folks. We all in the same captivity, in the same slavery. Read that.
Psalms chapter 106, verse 35. You know? But were mingled among the heathen.
By way of slavery, when you bring it up to today, by way of slavery, cargo slave ships.
And learned their works.
And we did what?
And learned their works.
And we learned the works or the ways of the other nations.
Right.
So your hairstyle is fine, but that color, you got to cut that off.
That's right.
Stop getting tattoos. Y'all knew tattoos was a sin? But you ain't grow up in the church like that. So I'm going to show you. You knew tattoos was a sin? Watch this.
Leviticus chapter 19 and verse 28. Ye shall not make any cuttings in your flesh. For
You shall not make what?
ye shall not make any cuttings in your flesh.
Don't make any cuttings in your flesh, coach. When you get a tattoo, they're making a bunch of little holes, a bunch of little cuts. It says, don't make cuttings in your flesh for the dead. Because think about it. When we get tattoos, a lot of times we get what? R.I.P. Pookie. R.I.P. Ray Ray. I'ma miss you in heaven, John John. That's what we get. We make cuttings in your flesh for the dead. The Lord said, stop doing that. Because even when you saying, okay, we get it in our flesh for the tribes. We get cuttings for the tribe. Sirach chapter 17, verse 11. You said that's cultural. But here's the thing, watch this.
Sirach chapter 17 and verse 11.
Bring it on.
Beside this, he gave them knowledge and the law of life for inheritance.
What?
Beside this, he gave them knowledge.
He gave who? The Lord gave the 12 tribes of Israel knowledge.
And the law.
And the what?
And the law
what?
of life
What?
for inheritance.
The what?
The law.
What?
The law.
The law. The law. The Lord gave us his laws for what?
Of life for inheritance.
So this Bible is a part of our heritage. You know what happened when you go to Haiti? Because I've been to many Caribbean islands. When you go to Haiti, when you go to Jamaica, when you go to Trinidad, when you go down the street, when you go to Rainy or wherever else, this is what happened to the children of Israel.
Jeremiah chapter 17 and verse 4.
Bring it out.
And thou, even thyself, shall discontinue from thine heritage.
God said you would be discontinued. To be discontinued from your heritage, meaning you would not have your heritage any longer. You would be removed. Hold this up for me, brother. You would be removed from your heritage by way of what? Slavery.
Right.
So when you were packed at the bottom of those cargo slave ships, like sardines,
Bring it out.
and you went to Haiti, and you were brought to Jamaica, and you were brought to Texas, and you were brought to West Virginia, and you were brought to North Carolina, you would be what?
Discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee.
God said you would be disconnected from your heritage. So the things that we do right now has nothing to do with your heritage. Because your heritage is what? Go back to Sirach 17.
Bring it
Let's
out.
see what hold that. You can get Sirach chapter 17. Because a part of your heritage has nothing to do with getting cuttings in your flesh. It has nothing to do with it.
Sirach chapter 17 and verse 11.
Bring it out.
Beside this, he gave them knowledge and the law of life.
That was what?
The law of life
From what?
and heritage.
But we were disconnected from what? The law.
The law.
We were disconnected from what?
The law.
We were disconnected from the law of what?
The law of life.
We were disconnected from the law of life. Deuteronomy 22 and 5. We're disconnected from here in America, in the Caribbean islands. Because they celebrate Carnival in the Caribbean islands. Out there having Carnival babies in the Caribbean. I'm not saying you, but they're still celebrating it. The point is that the children of Israel are doing things and worshiping things that have nothing to do with their what? Their heritage, their culture. You celebrate Christmas? You celebrate Easter? What do you celebrate Passover? But that's in the Bible. That's a part of your heritage. I'm going to show you. Read that. 22:5.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22 and verse 5. The woman.
So watch this. a part of our heritage, God gave the Haitian woman a dress code. You knew that? God gave you a dress code. We're going to read the dress code right now. Watch this. You know what it is? What is it? Okay. But we're going to deal with the attire, what you wear. Because there's something spiritual about what you wear.
Right. That's right.
For the man and for the woman.
That's right.
Watch this.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22 and verse 5. Bring it out. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
Yeah, read on.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
Let's deal with the man. What is up? Read that bottom part, the man.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
What is it? Says, neither should a man put on a woman's garment or attire or clothing. What is something? So what do you think that would be? A what? A dress.
Right.
You agree with that? What's your name, my sister? Denia. So my brother, what's your name? Darian and Denia. So my brother Darian said, read that again.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
So my brother Darian said, neither should a man put on a woman's garment. And he said the woman's garment is what? He said it's a dress. You agree with that? So a man shouldn't wear a dress, right?
Right.
So there should be no Tyler Perry's, Shanae, whatever, right? Yeah, Joanna, man. It shouldn't be that, right? That's simple. Now read the top of the verse.
The woman shall not.
So now it's dealing with the woman.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
So what is a woman's attire? Or excuse me, a man's attire that a woman should not wear?
Bring it out.
Pants, right? This stuff is simple. This stuff is, you know what? Now here's a question. Let's deal with the pants. Where do you think you got that from? Not just yourself. All these women, all this, it ain't just you. You just hear obviously. Where do y'all think y'all got that from? For a woman to wear pants?
Wake them up.
Go ahead. Yeah, say it on the mic.
People that once got like on the shield, and we all got separated and learned our ways of the enemy.
There you go. That's 100% on the money. I give my brother a hand. That was an excellent answer. That's 100% on the money. When you got off them slave ships, do you think you had free will to do whatever you wanted?
Bring it up.
Absolutely not. By the time you got over here, you learned the ways of the same race of people that enslaved you.
Right.
Because your foremothers, which would be Esther, Judith, your foremothers, which are written right here.
Right.
This is the blackest book on the face of the planet. There's no book blacker than this one.
That's right.
Your foremothers, they did not wear pants.
Right.
It wasn't up until the early and mid 1900s, after the white woman, Amelia Bloomer,
Bring it out.
she said what? Well, now we got the women's suffrage movement, and now we need the women to work in the warehouses. Let's see who we can get on our side. Let's get the black woman.
Bring it out. Bring
We know the black woman is gonna champion us. She gonna be our biggest and loudest cheerleader. So then what happened? Now your ways started to change.
Right.
So now instead of the black woman, who all the way up from slavery was wearing dresses. Matter of fact, hold this up. Throughout slavery, our sisters was wearing dresses. In the cotton fields, our sisters was wearing dresses.
Right. Yeah.
In cotton,
Right.
our sisters was wearing dresses.
Right.
It wasn't until the 1900s that all of a sudden things started to change.
Bring it out.
But Christ said that. He said in these last days, sin would increase more and more.
Right. That's right.
That's what Christ said. Jesus Christ, the black Messiah,
That's
the black
right.
man. He said that. But now what's happening in these last days? Thank you, brother. Now what's happening in these last days? Now the prophets of the Lord are coming back and are in the streets, waking you up to the knowledge of who you are.
Right.
Your culture as the children of Israel.
right.
It was never a part of the Israelite culture for a woman to wear pants.
Right.
It was never a part of the Israelite culture for the black man to wear dresses.
That's right.
It was never a part of the Israelite culture for a black man to have piercings all over his face. We learned all that stuff here in America.
That's right. That's
We learned all that stuff from the white man.
Right.
White folks, they are in debt to this day to France.
That's right.
What? No. What's contradicting? What's contradicting?
It's like what you just said. How you said who are we debt with? The island of Haiti, right?
Matter of fact, give me that map back here.
France, right?
Uh-huh.
But when they tried to come over and colonize the whole island as a whole, not everybody followed that. Not everybody did exactly what they did. Not only that, but we also had men jobs or being men soldiers to fight for the land. So we didn't.
Why would you need to fight for land if it belongs to you?
Right.
You said to fight for the land, but if you are in rulership, why would you need to fight for a land that belongs to you? Watch it. Before you get that point, read this real quick.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 45.
This is Moses speaking to the children of Israel. This is one of the curses that came upon the children of Israel. Watch this.
Verse 44. He shall lend to thee.
He shall what?
He shall lend to thee.
Lending is debt.
Right.
He shall lend to thee, meaning France would lend to the so-called Haitians.
Right. And thou shalt not lend to him.
Haitians ain't lending no money to the country of France.
Right.
Come on.
He shall be the head.
Who would be above Haiti? Who's setting up coups right now, insurrections in Haiti right now? Who made the island unstable right now? France. It says what?
He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail.
And you shall be the tail. Who's eating mud cakes and mud pies? It ain't the French. It ain't France. France is not, Haiti's not lending to no other country, no other nation.
That's right.
Black folks here in America, we ain't lending to nobody. We barely got banks. When you go to any major bank, who owns those banks? Any store that black folks want to set up on a corner, if they need debt for it, who they got to go to? If they want to build on the land, who they got to go to?
Come on now.
In order to have the natural resources, the wood, the brick, the mortar, all that, who they got to go to? There ain't no black, even if it's a black-owned company that they go to, who does that black-owned construction company have to go to get the materials?
Talk to a cat. That's right.
So whether it's Haiti, America, anywhere in the Caribbean, you have to go to the so-called white man and all the other nations.
Right. That's right.
All the other nations are above so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, even in the islands. The Chinese will go to Haiti, and they'll build mansions, communities. They got stores all over the place.
Right.
Meanwhile, Haitians in their own island can't do that.
That's right.
Because what?
Because he shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail.
Because you would be at the bottom. You would be at the bottom. That's what the scriptures say. That's a curse. Black people, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Where do we sit in terms of society? What would be our position, our status in society? Not where we should be. What is our current status in society? When you think about the Chinese, white folks, what do you see with your eyes? Not what they say. I'm not being deep. You being deep. I'm not asking you to be deep. Listen to my question. Not a trick question. Be realistic with what you see with your eyes. Where do you see blacks, Hispanics sit in society amongst it? Are we at the bottom? Are we in the middle? Are we at the top? What do you mean they say? Who's in the hoods, slums, and ghettos of America? That's why I tell people that ain't just, right. You won't be real about what you see. I'm not talking about what they say. What do you see? Okay, who's in the hoods, slums, and ghettos of America? It's who? Okay, cool. We're gonna stay right. It's what? Okay, cool. Who predominantly is in the hoods, slums, and ghettos of America?
Wake 'em up.
Okay, boom. That's it. I'm not talking about the exception. Black people always talk about what's, well, there's an exception to the rule. I'm talking about the rule, not the exception. Okay, so should black people be in those positions? Do you enjoy seeing your people in those positions? No, listen to my question. I just want you to answer my question. Should they be in those positions? Just yes or no. Should they be? I'm asking about the rule, not the exception. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the ones in the hoods, slums, and ghettos. So I'm asking you. Show. Hey, yeah, we can't deal with you, bro, because you won't even answer honestly. You're not deep. I don't know what you think you are. You're not deep. Show. What should we be in those positions? Just yes or no. So you saying black people, to each his own, blacks and Hispanics, you cool with them being in those positions? Are you riding the bus? Are you riding the bus?
There you go.
To each his own. So not only do you hate yourself, you hate your people. Not only do you hate yourself, but you hate your people. Because the rightful position of the children of Israel is to be in rulership over and above all the other nations on the face of the planet. Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 6. What is the rightful position? You so deep, you stupid. You deep in the kiddie pool.
Silence.
You deep in the kiddie pool. Come on.
Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6. For thou art unholy people.
How you drown in a kiddie pool?
Damn.
How you so deep in a damn kiddie pool? 6 inches of water, you drown.
He put his hand in it.
For thou art unholy people unto the Lord thy God.
Who we talking about? One and one. Who is Moses speaking to? Just so we can be real clear.
Bring it out,
Who he's speaking to? Hold that sign up for me, brother. Let's see who we talking to. Where you see yourself on the sign, brother? Sheldon. Where you see yourself on the sign? Are you African American? You who? Check. Oh, second. Bench. Okay, West Indian. Okay, so you're an Israelite from the tribe of Benjamin. What is your pops? Okay, so you say you West Indian black. You're going to go with tribe of Benjamin. Just to keep it simple. Watch me.
Deuteronomy chapter 1 and verse 1. Bring it up. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
So who's the audience for what we read? Yeah. No. I'm talking about for what we read.
These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
Moses what?
Moses spake.
Spoke to who?
All Israel.
Who?
All Israel. All Israel.
Yeah, I'm asking you. The audience is Israel, right? So you don't even want a dialogue. You come up with an opinion, but you don't want a dialogue.
It's going on.
Come on.
These be the words. Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6. For thou art unholy people unto the Lord thy God.
These be the words which Moses spake to all Israel. Of the tribe of Benjamin. What did God say about the tribe of Benjamin?
The Lord thy God has chosen thee to be. The Lord thy God has chosen thee.
The Lord thy God had chosen thee, the Israelites of the tribe of Benjamin, even though you foolishly call yourself West Indians, Jamaicans, Trinidadians. Come on.
To be a special people.
To be what?
A special people.
No, just each his own.
A special people.
No, just Jamaicans.
A special people.
Not just African Americans or niggas.
A special people.
What did God call us?
A special people.
God called the Israelites a what?
A special people.
A special people. God called the Israelites a special people.
Unto himself. Above.
No. It says below.
Above.
No. It says West Indians are equal to everybody.
Above.
No, it says African Americans are equal to everybody.
Above.
No, it say below everybody.
Above.
No, it say equal to everybody.
Above.
What did it say?
Above. All people.
All people is all nations. Come on.
That are upon the face of the earth.
That are upon the face of the earth. The children of Israel, you so-called blacks, Hispanics and Native Americans, y'all are above, not equal to and not below. You're above all the other nations on the face of the planet. That's your rightful position. Your rightful position is to be above all the other nations on the face of the planet. What the hell we talking about? Oh, well, it's just every man for himself. You know, it just is what it is. God didn't say every man for himself. He said the nation of Israel is above all the other nations on the face of the planet. But that self-hatred, that low self-esteem y'all learn from white folks here in America, every man is on, you know, the black man, he not a monolith. Y'all can't spell monolith. Bring it out. Right. Somebody be like, yeah, the black man ain't no monolith, you know. We just, each individual, thank you, brother. Each individual is own, man, you know. You gotta be your own man, you know, make your own decisions. Simple as hell. Get up! We simple inside it.
Sis, what is your name?
My name is Denia Richard.
Denia Richards. So today, what did you learn today?
Today I learned a lot of different things. I learned the difference from repenting and actually moving in sin. I also learned about God's natural laws. I learned about modesty today, as well as the difference from the truth and the whole truth as well.
All praises. So today, since you learned the truth, what were you wearing first?
So mind you, when I first came over here, I had on some bell-bottom pants and I had on like a tank top today. But with the discussion that we had and the things about, you know, like being feminine and moving in femininity, it helped me change my mind into wearing, you know, more feminine clothing like dresses, skirts and things, and I did throw away my pants.
All praises. So she threw away her pants and she came back to the camp with a dress on. So sis, did you feel that we were having any hatred towards you?
Honestly, no. I wouldn't say it's hatred. It's more so of like a father figure. Like when your dad tells you to do something and it's right for you, you just got to accept it and do it. That's the kind of energy that I was receiving earlier, just a second ago. And then you guys also gave me the opportunity to kind of, I guess, like speak on what I knew, and then you provided more as well.
All praises. So from here on out, what are you going to do?
In all honesty, I'm going to continue to repent. I'm going to let go of my sinful ways. I'm going to get to know myself and I guess like life in a more feminine way, and also just flow with God, flow with the real God.
All praise to the Most High. And do you think we was a hate group?
A hate group?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. I think that you guys are real strong in your beliefs, real strong on the truth that you follow. And honestly, just like people say in everyday life, for each his own. So, to be honest, if you don't want someone that's going to tell you the truth straight like it is and give it to you real raw and cut, don't listen. But if you're willing to have an open ear to it and be patient and show resilience, then it's perfect for you, just like it was for me.
Across the earth, the prophets move. From city streets to distant lands, the message is the same. Israel must rise. Through every quest, every journey, the truth spreads. No border can contain it. No distance can silence it. Our nation lives in every moment. In joy, we celebrate marriages. In sorrow, we honor our dead. On the Sabbath, we gather as one. Families rejoicing together, bound by the commandments of God. Yet are we tried. From the stones in Kenya to the hatred in Montana, we endure as a soldier of the Lord. And still, the mission expands. On the airways, on the screens, in every nation under heaven, Israel's voice is heard. We build our communities. We raise our children in royalty. We restore what was broken. We clean what was defiled. We show the world who we are. This is Israel united in Christ. Nation in motion. Nation endures.